Hey everybody, Hunter Fisher, Trapper, Trader, Guide, Scout, and Interpreter, and just a country cook, Steve Hall here in Nashville, Tennessee, along with pretty Miss Sheila. Hi, Sheila. Hi. Today we're going to make chicken salad sandwich and just straight up on a plate for Sheila because she likes it that way. Come on over, let's get started. Every YouTube video I see about chicken salad, first thing they do is they bring out chicken and then they show you how to season it, and then you got to put it in the oven and bake it and do all that stuff. This is chicken salad from leftovers. Use any chicken you want. You go to Kentucky Fried Chicken, you come home, you got some left over, pull the chicken meat out of there, chop it up. I use dark meat and white meat both because I love it. In fact, I like to make chicken salad out of boneless and skinless chicken thighs. But we got 4 cups of chicken here. We were over at the Nashville Nightlife Dinner Theater, and they had a big buffet, and we had some extra chicken left over. We brought it home, pulled all the skin off, took the bones out, chopped it up, chilled it so it's nice and cold, and we're going to make chicken salad out of leftovers. Come on over, let's get started. Now here's one other tip. Stop at the grocery store and buy one of those whole rotisserie chickens. Bring it home. They're hot, but throw it in the refrigerator and chill it all the way down. Chop the legs off, keep them for a little snack, and then take some of the thighs and the breast meat and shred it up. Pull the bones and the skin off it, chop it up, and it just works real quick and real easy. You don't have to go through all the bacon, chicken, and doing all that stuff. And you might see a little bit of chicken crumbs in here already because we'd already dumped it in, and then Sheila said, I want to make sure the camera was focused, so she had me put it back in here. So for the second time, here goes 4 cups of chopped up chicken left over from the buffet where we were eating last night. Now, you're going to really like this part. Everything else is 1 cup. 1 cup of chopped up hard-boiled eggs. And, we're going to put mayonnaise in there, too. So the mayonnaise is made from eggs, so the 2 flavors kind of complement each other. 1 cup of real fine chopped celery. 1 cup of real fine chopped white sweet onions. This is not the time to use red onions or white onions or yellow onions. Use like sweet vidalias or anything that says sweet onions in the grocery store. And then 1 cup of sweet pickled relish. Let's get that all stirred up in here. Kind of like, not really our dry ingredients, but about as dry as you're going to get before we put our mayonnaise in here. Now you'll notice that the chicken is chopped up pretty fine. I've seen recipes where they bake, like chicken breasts, and then they cut them up, but they cut them in big 1-inch cubes. That just don't work in my mouth. I got to have something that's chopped up pretty good, almost shredded, so to speak. And now it's time to add a little bit of parsley in here. Now you can use fresh parsley, but I'm one of these guys that just about buy everything in the can. So we'll put that in there. I'm going to say a good teaspoon will work right. Maybe a little less, but right at a teaspoon of parsley. Stir that in. And now it's time for the mayonnaise. And here's where everybody's going to be different. I like it really wet, but you might want it more, not plain Jane, but a little on the drier side. So what we're going to do is I've got my Kraft mayo over here as an emergency backup in case I don't have enough. And I got 1 cup here. So I'm going to start out with a 1/2 cup in there. Because it can get away on you. It can get so sloppy to where it just ruins the whole recipe. So stir that in there. Looking pretty good. And you do really want to stir it a lot and get the mayonnaise all over the place before you make a decision to add some more, because it can get too much. That's looking pretty good with a 1/2 cup. But I'm going to add now most of you might like it just the way it is, but I'm going to add just a little bit more, maybe a couple more tablespoons in there. So about 2/3 of a cup so far for them 4 cups of chicken. And then the 1 cup of everything else. Boy, that's looking good. Not a lot of salt. I like to actually dump salt on my hand because I don't see the salt too good anymore. So I want to know how much is going in there. And I'm just saying, just like 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Not very much in here. But you know me, it's time for the pepper. You think you're going to get out of there, but you're not. First of all, I can almost coat the top of it pretty good with black pepper. If I can't see black pepper in my product, it doesn't have enough. This is really looking good, isn't it, Sheila?
It is.
It's just about lunchtime, too.
It is.
All right. Let's see here. I see a few little flakes floating around in there, but I'm going to say start with a teaspoon of black pepper because you really want flavor. And people, if you start using a little more pepper, people will say, golly, that tastes so good. What's the recipe? And you and I both know the secret ingredient is black pepper. That's just about right there. So about a teaspoon of black pepper, 2/3 of a cup of mayonnaise, and you can always go a little less, a little bit more. But now we're going to plate this up. We'll start with Shishi's plate, her little Ritz crackers, and we'll put a little. And she has me do this. She has me do this. Hit the top of it with a little more black pepper. In fact, this would be such a beautiful, little center console for my deal. Hold on a second. Now it's time for me. I'm going to move you over here, Sheila. Don't count me out just yet. And I'm going to use this King's Hawaiian Sweet Deluxe Hamburger Buns. And by the way, you can do some other options to your chicken salad. You can put some raisins in there. I don't like them. You can put some pineapple in there. I kind of like that, but I didn't do it today. But you can just do all kinds of stuff. Let me get a couple of buns out of there. I'm only going to need one, so I'll throw that other half over there. I don't need that much lettuce. Just that little guy right there. Nice little slice of tomato. Let me clean up my plate here just a little bit. And a nice scoop of chicken salad from leftovers. And I always like to pile on enough to where it falls off the side of the bun so I can eat a little bit with a fork, serve it with a fork, then mash it on top.
Don't forget your pepper.
Oh, see, I told you, that's her. She likes that. And one other thing she said, don't forget to tell them to grill the bun first. We didn't grill the buns, but hit some butter on there and fry it in a frying pan and grill it up just nice. And I'm going to join the party if I could. There they are. I was going to say if I can find some. For the little pieces that fell off to the side, I'm going to put a few Ritz crackers on my plate as well. So make them look nice. Voila. How'd we do, gang? There it is, chicken salad. Now you can also, I love this on a croissant. And we went to the store today and they were out of croissants and we didn't have time to bake any up before we shot this recipe. But I really love a croissant for this chicken salad. But I also like these Hawaiian sweet, they're like a sweet hamburger bun. They're really good. But give that a try. What do you think, Sheila?
That's really good.
Are you ready for lunch?
I am.
Let me center this one around here so he don't fall over sideways. That looks really good right there.
That's called a thumbnail.
Okay, yeah. What did I say? What did I call it?
I have no idea.
Oh yeah, it'd be a good thumbnail for the recipe. I don't know what I was thinking earlier. I was trying to think a thumbnail, and Sheila reminded me what it was. In fact, I went to the doctor the other day and said, I think I'm having trouble with short-term memory loss. He said, how long's this been going on? I said, how long's what been going on? But you got to try some of this chicken salad. The next time you're on YouTube and you see a chicken salad recipe and they tell you to bring in raw chicken and wash your hands and bake it and then don't do that. Go get some leftovers out of the refrigerator, or if your friends give you some chicken from a chicken fry they had, chop that up and make that. We actually made this from a 3-legged chicken. The other day I was driving down a gravel road and a chicken went by me about 60 miles an hour, went in a barnyard, and I run in there. I said, you ain't going to believe this. He said, I know. A chicken outrun your car, right? I said, how would you know? He said, because it's a 3-legged chicken. I invented them. They run like 70 miles an hour. I said, why would you invent a 3-legged chicken? He said, I like the drumstick, my boy likes the drumstick, and my wife likes the drumstick. That way we don't have to kill 2 chickens. We just chop 1, 3 drumsticks, works out perfect. I said, that's a great idea. I said, what do they taste like? He said, I have no idea. We've never caught one. We caught one, and that's what we made this chicken salad out of, and I hope you really enjoy it. And by the way, Shotgun Red's face will pop up over here in just a minute. If you click on that, you can subscribe to our channel. We'll include another recipe over here you can click on and go check out something else that we suggest to you, so to speak. And is this the best three-legged chicken salad from leftovers you ever ate? If it ain't, it ought to be. This is Steve Hall in Nashville, Tennessee, saying, are you ready for lunch, Sheila? Oh, man, me too. We'll see you next time right here on Cooking with Shotgun Red.